MSI is bringing that old school NVIDIA GeForce Founders Edition look to the GeForce RTX 50 series. Hello fellow gamers, I have in front of me the new MSI GeForce RTX 5080 16G Expert OC video card. In this video, we're going to take a look at this video card, see what it's all about, talk about its features, and you can look for the full performance and review of this video card on our website. There's a link in the description. Make sure to check that for all of the details and the benchmarks. They are in that article. So today I'm going to look at this brand new video card from MSI, which just launched in its Expert series of video cards. Now the MSI Expert series came about in the last generation, the GeForce RTX 40 series. And with that, there was a GeForce RTX 4080 Super Expert. We have also reviewed that previously. This one is of the new generation, the GeForce RTX 50 series. So in this generation, MSI will have this one, which is based on the GeForce RTX 5080, and there is also a GeForce RTX 5070 Ti Expert as well. And within those two models, there are an overclock edition and a non-overclock edition. This is the OC edition, but you will find the non-OC and then the OC edition this time. This one, specifically the OC edition, has an MSI storefront price of $1299, so that's $1,300 for the MSI storefront pricing. And so this does offer a factory overclock. This has a factory overclock of 2715 megahertz compared to the NVIDIA reference default of 2617. So this does carry a factory overclock that's almost 100 megahertz higher there. So that will give you a couple of percentage improvement in gaming performance compared to what a Founders Edition would deliver. There is also a software controlled extreme profile you can enable in MSI Center, which will bring that up to 2730. But of course you can manually overclock it as well. All right, so we need to talk a lot about this video card because it has a visual that it's an older style of GeForce Founders Edition look to it. And you will not find that with the GeForce RTX 50 series because this is the new design on the GeForce RTX 50 series. This is the Founders Edition, of course, from NVIDIA. So the Founders Edition here of the GeForce RTX 5080 has a very thin design, but what's unique about it is that the fans, both fans on it, have a blow-through design where the PCB is only in here in this area, and then the rest of it is heat sink on the ends, and the fan literally blows through the entire thing to cool off the heatsink through that. And so because of that, it has allowed them to make it a much thinner video card, much more compact, and it is a 2-slot design. But this is a departure from the previous Founders Edition designs that we have seen on GeForce cards. So this is what you will see in the Founders Edition. Now, what you will see in the MSI Expert is of a previous Founders Edition style, but with MSI flair on top of that, and this has MSI's own unique styling on this video card. So we will take a look at this, but the prominent feature that makes this what it is the push-pull fan design, having the front fan push air onto the heatsink and out the back, literally out the I/O bracket. And then the reverse side has a fan, and it pulls air through the heatsink from the front. So the PCB on this video card comes to about here, and so this much is PCB, and then this part is heatsink that has an air pass-through that pulls the air, and this is basically a front fan, a reverse side fan, one pushing air, one pulling air, and it is definitely different from the current Founders Edition on the GeForce RTX 50 series. So this offers something unique for the 50 series that you're not going to get on any other design. But this is, of course, based on the GeForce RTX 5080 GPU. That is the GB203 die from NVIDIA. 16 gigabytes of GDDR7 at 30 gigabits per second on a 256-bit bus, offering 960 gigabytes a second of memory bandwidth, and of course PCI Express 5.0 by 16. The TDP on the MSI card is 360 watts. That is exactly the same as the NVIDIA reference spec, so the TDP design of this video card matches the Founders Edition. MSI does recommend an 850 watt power supply. In the box, and it is a very good looking box, check out the pictures on our review, you do get a monitor stand. So you've got a monitor stand here for the video card. It is a little bit heavy, and you also have a included manual as well. But then right here, you do get a 12 volt high power 2x6 adapter to 3 8-pin. So you can use this adapter if your power supply does not have a native 12 volt high power 2x6 connector. And this does have the unique MSI dual color adapter here with the yellow, iconic yellow end on MSI. And what this does is gives you a visual indicator if your connector is fully seated or not. If you see any yellow, push harder. It's not in all the way. So once you do that and you push it in all the way, you know you are at least fully connected on this. So we do like that, and that's a good thing to have there. But of course, if you've got a native 12 volt high power, you can use that from your power supply as well. Okay, so all of that describes what you get with this video card. Now let's talk about the, well, claim to fame of this video card, and that is, of course, the Flow Frozer 2 thermal design, which is using the push-pull airflow design we just talked about. So the front fan, again, pushes air onto the heatsink, and air cannot escape this way. It, however, can escape this way. So it does come out the rear I/O bracket here, and that is vented. You can see the vents there. The air, the hot air from this fan will come out of there. Okay. Then this one has a 3D geometric mesh, very unique to this MSI design styling here. And that is fully vented so that this fan can then pull the air out the back. So the airflow, both fans are pulling air from the front of the video card upwards and out. And that's how that works. But that is the push-pull airflow design. You've got that front fan, reverse side fan, and the 3D mesh grill just adds a nice flair to it. The entire video card is encased in a die-cast aluminum alloy. So this is all aluminum, die-cast, and it has a unique gold and black color scheme. And I quite like the looks of this color scheme. I think it's very professional looking, very creative focused, creator focused, I would say. Very professional, but it looks great. It's just a great kind of style and color scheme, and you can really do a lot with it. So that is the general look of it. It even has a cover for the PCI Express power connector. That's right, PCI power connector has a cover on it. So this just kind of pops off there and reveals the power connector. And this is just a kind of rubberized backing on that there, but that just kind of pops in and pops out, and that gives you access to the 12 volt high power connector. So obviously you can't hide that when it's connected or powered in. That would be kind of interesting to have some kind of cover there for when it is plugged in, but no, this comes out to protect it, I guess, when you're not plugged in or during shipping and other things like that. It just kind of gives it more of a premium feel, but it does protect it in that way. But obviously you'll have to pop it out and use that undone there to plug in your power cord. But that's that. The back side Also very nice there, all encased. And MSI does claim that this encasing provides some type of passive heat dissipation in addition to everything else of the video card as well. Kind of all goes hand in hand there together. But let's talk about the sizing of the video card, because you can tell that this is a much larger video card than the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5080 Founders Edition. So this card measures 319 millimeters by 150 millimeters by 60 millimeters, which is 12.55 inches by 5.9 inches by 2.3 inches. So when you compare that to the Founders Edition is 304 millimeters by 137 millimeters by 40 millimeters, or 12 inches by 5.4 inches by 1.6 inches, which means this is longer, wider, taller, thicker in every dimension compared to the Founders Edition. And you can see that a little bit here if we put them on top of each other. Maybe not so much in the video, but it is slightly longer, just slightly longer, a little bit taller, definitely taller. And really the biggest part here is that it is much thicker, very, very much thicker video card. If we do that so you can see there, that is the thickness difference. And if we put them where they line up right there, that's probably a good view for you. You can see the obvious size difference there. This is a 2-slot video card. This is not. This does require more space in every dimension. So it is larger, but it does have that more old school Founders Edition cooling to it, and because of that it does need to be a little bit of a thicker video card. But that does have some benefits actually, because in our testing it actually performed very well on temperature, and you do want to check out our review for those temperatures. The GPU on the MSI Expert actually ran cooler than the Founders Edition model here. Also, big impact was the memory. The memory temperature on the MSI Expert was a lot cooler, a lot cooler. A big difference actually. So even though it's a bigger video card, it actually has impressive cooling compared to this Founders Edition, and does really well for the GeForce RTX 5080. And that is based on, again, the MSI FlowFrozer 2 thermal design. It has vapor chamber cooling, heat pipes that make direct contact with the GPU and VRAM, and the fans that are used. This is MSI's StormForce fans, and you can kind of see that on these fans are these stripes here. These are the claw textures, and you also have this ring that goes around the fans. Both of the fans are that way. This is MSI's StormForce fans. So they have 7 blades, they have the claw texture, the circular arc, supposed to give better efficiency on airflow, and they have a little less on noise as well. And it supports 0 Frozer, so they do come to a full stop on idle. For I/O, you also have 3 DisplayPort and 1 HDMI. Standard there. And is this card overclockable, you ask? Well, yes, it is. In fact, we managed to push the TDP, the headroom on this, goes up to 11%, over 100% on this. So this has a higher headroom than the Founders Edition. And we were able to get this to boost up to 3200 megahertz in our testing. 3200 megahertz with no voltage adjustments. However, you can adjust voltage with MSI Afterburner. The option is there. You can also adjust the fan speeds as well. We left the fan speeds on auto, and it worked just great overclocked on auto. By default, it runs around 2850 out of the box. Again, this does have a factory overclock of 2715, but with GPU boost, it runs faster than that anyway. It runs at around 2850. And we got it to overclock, like I said, close to 3200 without any voltage change. And the temperatures and fan still remained really good. The fans only ramped up between 42 to 44% in our testing, even overclocked. And that meant it has a silent operation. In our review, we have a chart that shows the percentages of the fan speed and what RPM that provides, as well as our notes on the noise level we experienced with the fans. So you want to go check out our written review for that information. So this is just a brilliant video card in my opinion. I believe that the styling is unique to MSI. This brings that old school Founders Edition look to the GeForce RTX 50 series, which you will not get anymore because NVIDIA has moved away from that. So MSI allows you to have that reverse and front fan push-pull design with this 3D mesh look to it. And it is really this 3D mesh which gives that old school Founders Edition look. A lot of the older NVIDIA GeForce Founders Edition cards had that metal piece on this side. And so this kind of brings and harkens back to those series, but with the GeForce RTX 50 series. And that's really the only way to get that old school Founders Edition look now is with the MSI EXPERT. And so MSI really has made this style unique to them. They are now known for this. It is their unique flair, and it is totally recognizable as an MSI card now in that way. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for our review. We have, in our full written review, we have a lot of performance tested with this video card. We tested 10 games in both raster with DLSS and also ray tracing with DLSS in 10 games at 4K. So if you want to check out and see what kind of gameplay experience this video card provides, spoilers, it's pretty good. Go check out that review. You can get all of that data and our analysis and final conclusion in that review, and you will get a much better and in-depth look at the video card. We also have reviewed the previous model to this, the GeForce RTX 4080 Super Expert is also on our channel as well, both a video and a written review, so you can check out the last generation and compare that with this generation and see what the differences are there. The improvements, I think, are really good. I think MSI has made improvements with this generation in the cooling, and I think it shows very, very good here. So this design is very appealing, and I think that MSI deserves kudos for that uniqueness in design and style for this video card. It does have a price premium over the MSRP on a Founders Edition RTX 5080. So I think that's going to wrap it up for the video today. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you're interested, of course, check out the description. There is a link to our full written review, and check out our website at www.thefpsreview.com. Thank you all for watching this video, and happy gaming.